All right, so welcome back to another episode of Building Paradise. So today's dilemma is I have been noticing over the last couple of weeks that the pond level has been going higher and higher and higher. And I was at this property last year when this pond was completely full and yet the water level was not this high. So I came over here to this drain tube and I noticed that the drain tube is about 3/4 of the way full of mud, and I thought that was weird that it wasn't like that before. Wasn't really sure what caused that. And then a couple days later I noticed that both of my spillways on both sides of the dam also had what looked like somebody had piled mud up there, and I knew that that wasn't the case. I knew somebody wasn't coming to my property and filling my drain tube with mud, and they wasn't putting mud on my spillways, so I wasn't really sure what was going on. And then a couple days later I was walking over there where I'll build the house, and I noticed this. Apparently I have a beaver on this property and it cut down that tree, which I wasn't worried about. Most of those trees over there are going to be brought down anyways when here shortly to build my house. But then it dawned on me, beavers don't only build dams with logs, branches, and sticks, they also use mud. So obviously I have a beaver on this property, and what I believe happened was the beaver was swimming by this drain tube and heard water running down it, and the instinct of a beaver when they hear running water is to dam it, is to stop the leak of their dam. So I believe what that beaver did when it heard the water running was it packed mud into that tube, and then the water level raised and the water started going over the spillways, at which time the beaver heard that noise of the running water and packed mud onto the spillways, which raised the entire level of the pond by a good 6 to 8 inches. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to attempt to dig this mud out of this culvert, out of this tube, and if I'm successful at doing that, that should send several thousands of gallons of water down this tube, which will clean it out and lower the pond back down to where it should be, to its normal level, so we don't have any flooding going on. So I'm going to get set up and hopefully I can get this done without falling into the pond. I know if I do fall into the pond, it will make this video a lot more enjoyable for you guys, but I'm going to try to accomplish this without actually falling into the water. So let me get it set up and we will start. Alright, that seems to have freed up the drain. I'll show you how much water is coming out of the bottom side. You can see that there's just thousands and thousands of gallons of water coming out of there and going down the two culverts over here that go across the street. But I'll show you a close-up of the water going in now that it's clear. And you can see that there's a real good flow of water now. I'm not sure what the math is, but I mean, you figure 1 surface acre of pond and at least 6 to maybe even 10 inches depth of water, all that water going through that, it's definitely going to clean that culvert out. So I don't know if that beaver took up residency here in this pond or if it just came by for a short period of time. I will pay more attention to the culvert now that I know that he did cause the issue for at least this one time, and I'll pay more attention to that. You know, it's just one of those things of Mother Nature you got to deal with. If you guys have any stories of different animals you guys had to deal with on your own paradise, let me know. I'd love to hear your stories. If you guys would, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and until the next episode, I hope you have a great day.